Bienvenidos a España, or in English, welcome to Spain. Now we're gonna do Tostada Catalana. This is a classic derivative dish from the classic dish pan tomac, which is it's very simple, but it's very delicious. It's a toast of bread. Tostada means to toast, or crostini, or bruschetta, which we're gonna toast up in the oven for about 5-10 minutes so it gets nice and golden and crispy. Then we're gonna rub some garlic on the bread. We're gonna grate some tomato, put that on top, finish it off with some jamón serrano, which is a dry cured ham from Spain. It's the Spanish version of prosciutto, and some nice olive oil. Let's get started with the bread. You can use any kind of bread that's crusty. Like a French baguette works good, or a ciabatta, or a sourdough sometimes works well. Here I have a French bread, and we're going to cut in an angle, and we're going to do fairly large pieces. Very careful, just slice away. That's a good size. It's like a tapas style bite. Now I also done these a little smaller with the French baguette, and that works good too. So I'm going to cut a couple large pieces of toast, and we're going to place it in a sheet tray with some parchment paper. Line them up here, little guys here, you too. And we're going to dress it on both sides with olive oil. We want to use a nice extra virgin olive oil. This is a dish with few ingredients but good quality ones. So put oil on both sides. Okay. Olive oil, then we're going to crack a little fresh pepper right on top. And season with some salt. Now don't go crazy with the salt because we're going to add the jamón serrano that has a little extra saltiness to it, so I'm going to go mild with that. I'm going to put that in the oven, 350 degrees, for about 5 to 7 minutes. And we're going to clean up here, and we're going to proceed with the tomato mix. And tomato mix is pretty interesting. It's a very fresh way of using the tomato, and this is how simple it is. We're going to get a box grater, use the large piece, the large holes, and we're going to cut the tomato in half. I want to do it over a bowl because, especially when it's a nice ripe tomato like this one, see, it's nice and juicy. You're going to put your fingers right on the skin side, and this is going to help to protect your fingertips from getting scraped with the grater. So just go around grating all the insides of the tomato until you get to the skin. Some people like to take out the seeds. I like to leave them in there. It gives it a little extra texture, and they're good for you. So see, one side's off. Don't go too fast because you're going to gush juice all over you and end up looking like a tomato. So we're grating that. See how everything comes out and you have the skin on the side. So now what we're going to do, put that here, we're going to season with a little salt and pepper. And leave that waiting for a toast, because this is going to be your sauce or your spread that's going to be right on it. Okay? Let's go check on the toast and let's see what we're at. Now that the bread is out of the oven, it's nice and golden and crispy, this is what we're going to do. We're going to grab the garlic clove, and we're going to run it across the bread. Treat it like as if the bread was your grater and you're grating the tomato right onto the bread. And you hear that scraping sound, that's the garlic rubbing right into the bread. So we're going to do that to both sides. And that imparts a great raw garlic flavor without the extra bite. Oh, there we go. So now, we place them in a nice serving plate. We're going to put a nice dollop of our grated tomato. Look at that. Nice and fresh. Right on top. We're going to put a couple pieces of the jamón serrano. Now if you can't find it, and it sounds sacrilegious, you can use prosciutto as a substitute. But try to stick to jamón serrano. Here we go. And top it off with some nice olive oil right on top. Okay guys, there we have it. Here's from Holland, Hoop Spot, and we have our Tostada Catalana from Spain. If you're interested in being part of our cooking classes, please contact us on the screen below.